Dear friend, picture this. You wake up one morning, swing your legs over the side of the bed, and try to stand, but something feels off. Your legs feel weak, a little shaky. You have to grab the edge of the bed or hold onto the nightstand, just to stay steady. And the strange part is, you didn't overdo it yesterday. You didn't strain your muscles. You simply slept. And yet, your strength isn't what it used to be. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of adults over 60 experience something similar. Their muscles begin to fade, quietly, gradually, and without any warning signs. Even if they eat well, even if they feel healthy overall. You see, as we get older, our bodies naturally lose muscle. It's part of the aging process. But what most people don't realize is just how much that muscle matters. It's not just about being able to walk, or lift a bag of groceries, or climb the stairs without stopping halfway. Muscle also helps you keep your balance. It protects you from falling. It keeps your metabolism working. It even affects your energy, your memory, and yes, your mood. So what can you do? Here's the good news. You don't need to sign up for a gym. You don't need to buy pricey supplements or start lifting weights. You just need to know which everyday foods can help you rebuild strength. Foods that are rich in the nutrients your muscles crave. And chances are some of them are already in your fridge or pantry. These simple, natural ingredients can help slow muscle loss. And in many cases, they can even help you regain the strength you thought was gone. Modern science backs it up. Small changes to your diet, done consistently, can bring big improvements in how you move, feel, and live each day. So in this guide, I'm going to walk you through the top 10 foods that support muscle health as we age. These aren't exotic or expensive. They're practical, proven, and surprisingly easy to add to your meals. I've gathered them from the latest research, coming out of leading universities and health centers. And the results are promising. Take your time with this list. Make note of what speaks to you, and try adding just one or two new things this week. If you have a loved one who's been feeling weaker, or is afraid of falling, or just doesn't have the energy they used to, please share this with them. Because sometimes, one small change in your kitchen can change the way you move through the world. Let's take that first step together, toward strength, toward confidence, toward a life you can fully enjoy at every age. Lean beef, a tasty and powerful ally for staying strong after 60. As we grow older, our bodies start to respond a bit more slowly to the signals that once helped build and maintain muscle. That's why keeping our muscles strong after 60 isn't just about staying active, it's also about choosing the right foods that work with us, not against us. One food that really stands out: lean beef. It's not only delicious and satisfying, but it also delivers some serious muscle-supporting power. Just 4 ounces of lean beef gives you around 25 grams of high-quality protein. That's the kind of protein your muscles know how to use. It comes with all the amino acids your body needs, especially one called leucine. Now, here's something fascinating. Leucine helps turn on your body's ability to build muscle. But as we age, we become less sensitive to that switch. So, getting more leucine from our meals can help reactivate that system. And beef happens to be one of the richest sources around. But the benefits don't stop there. Lean beef is also packed with natural creatine. That's the stuff that gives your muscles extra energy. It helps you walk a little farther, lift things a little easier, and do your daily tasks with less strain. In younger years, our bodies make creatine naturally. But as we get older, that ability slows down. So, getting it from food, especially beef, can make a real difference. Beef also brings along important minerals like iron, zinc, and B vitamins. These help your body produce energy, carry oxygen through your blood, and keep your nerves working smoothly. When paired with light activity, like walking or a short session of resistance training, lean beef has been shown to improve muscle strength in older adults. A well-respected study out of McMaster University even showed that folks in their 70s and 80s saw better results with beef than with some plant-based proteins alone. So how much should you have? Aim for 2 to 3 servings per week. And go for lean cuts like sirloin, round, or tenderloin. Cook simply grilled, pan-seared, or slow-cooked with veggies. Skip the deep fryer and the sugary sauces. And if you can, choose grass-fed beef. It tends to have more nutrients and offers a little bonus. Healthy omega-3s, which can help fight inflammation. Remember, keeping your muscles strong isn't just about looking fit. It's about staying steady on your feet, avoiding falls, and having the energy to enjoy the life you love. So next time you plan a meal, consider adding a little lean beef to your plate. It's a simple, natural way to stay strong. One delicious bite at a time. Whey protein, a gentle but powerful friend for aging muscles. Let's talk about something that often goes unnoticed as we get older: muscle loss. You might not feel it right away, but over the years, it can sneak up on you. One day, getting out of a chair feels harder. Climbing stairs takes more effort. Carrying groceries becomes a challenge. That's because, after age 50, our bodies slowly become less responsive to muscle-building signals. Even with a healthy diet, we tend to lose muscle unless we give our bodies a little extra help. One of the easiest, most natural ways to support muscle strength, especially after 60, is with whey protein. Whey comes from milk, and it's packed with something very important: leucine. Leucine is a special amino acid that helps your body build muscle. For younger folks, it's helpful, but for older adults, it's essential. Whey protein is especially effective because it's absorbed quickly. That means your body can use it almost right away to repair muscles, strengthen tissue, and boost energy when you need it most. Research from McMaster University has shown something remarkable. Older adults who take whey protein regularly can maintain up to 40% more muscle than those who get their protein from regular meals alone. That's not just a number. That's your strength, your balance, and your ability to live independently protected. But whey protein doesn't stop at building muscle. It also improves how your body handles sugar. It helps reduce silent inflammation and even boosts circulation, helping blood flow better to your muscles. Whey contains an amino acid called cysteine, which helps your body produce glutathione, one of your strongest natural antioxidants. This antioxidant defends your muscles from damage as you age, keeping your body healthier from the inside out. Now, here's the good part. You don't need a gym membership to see the benefits. Even without heavy workouts, whey protein can help you walk more steadily, climb stairs with less effort, and reduce the risk of falls. If you do pair it with light activity like walking, gardening, or gentle yoga, you'll likely feel even more energized. For best results, try 20 to 30 grams of whey per day. The best time to take it? Within 30 minutes after a walk or any physical activity. But honestly, any time is better than none. You can enjoy it as a light breakfast or a mid-afternoon snack. What should you look for? Stick with whey isolate or whey concentrate that's minimally processed. Avoid added sugars or artificial sweeteners. And if regular dairy bothers your stomach, go for hydrolyzed whey, a gentler, easier to digest option. Just blend it with water or milk, or turn it into a delicious smoothie with a few blueberries, strawberries, or a banana. Simple, tasty, and powerful. One small glass a day can help you stay strong, stay steady, and keep doing the things you love on your terms. Because aging doesn't have to mean slowing down. With the right tools, your best years can still be ahead. Fatty fish, a gentle way to protect muscle and stay strong with age. As we grow older, our bodies naturally go through quiet changes. One of those changes is something many people don't even notice at first: chronic inflammation. It builds up slowly over time, and if left unchecked, it can quietly speed up the loss of muscle and strength. But here's the good news. You don't need extreme diets or complicated routines to fight it. In fact, one of the simplest and most powerful tools you can use is right on your dinner plate: fatty fish. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are packed with two things your muscles love: high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA. These are healthy fats that help calm inflammation and support muscle tissue as you age. Just one 4-ounce serving of salmon gives you about 20 grams of complete protein, plus a generous amount of omega-3s. This kind of protein is gentle on digestion and contains all the building blocks your body needs, even the ones it can't make on its own. But here's something even more interesting. Omega-3s don't just fight inflammation. They also help your muscles use protein more effectively. You see, as we get older, our muscles don't respond to protein as well as they used to. That means even if you're eating enough, your body may not be using it efficiently to rebuild and maintain strength. Omega-3s can help restore that connection. They improve your muscles' sensitivity to protein, helping your body hold on to muscle longer and even rebuild what's been lost. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults who ate fatty fish twice a week had slower rates of muscle decline over 3 years compared to people who rarely ate fish. That's a small habit with a big payoff. But the benefits don't stop there. Fatty fish also give you vitamin D, which supports bone strength, muscle function, and your immune system, all things that become more important as we age. You'll also get iodine, which helps support your metabolism and energy levels. And don't forget omega-3s are also good for circulation, joint comfort, and brain clarity. So every bite you take works for your whole body. If you're wondering how much to eat, aim for 2 servings of fatty fish each week. Choose wild-caught or fresh fish when possible. If that's not available, frozen wild fish is a great alternative. You can bake, steam, or lightly pan-sear it with a touch of olive oil. Avoid heavy frying or sauces high in sugar and salt. Those can cancel out some of the good you're trying to do. And if cooking fish feels like too much, you can still benefit by taking a high-quality fish oil supplement. Just be sure to choose one that's been tested for purity and quality. Still, whenever possible, eating whole fish is the better option, because you'll also get the protein, minerals, and natural goodness that pills can't fully replace. With fatty fish, you're not just feeding your body. You're investing in your independence, your strength, your ability to move freely and enjoy the moments that matter. Small steps add up, and this one could make all the difference. Not small but powerful helpers for muscle health. Sometimes, it's the little things that make the biggest impact. And when it comes to protecting your strength as you age, nuts are one of those quiet powerhouses you might be overlooking. They're easy to store, require no prep, and they're packed with nutrients that help keep your muscles working, especially as the years go by. Unlike meat or dairy, nuts offer plant-based protein along with healthy fats, fiber, and essential minerals. That makes them a simple and natural way to support your strength without needing to change your whole diet. Let's start with magnesium. This mineral helps muscles contract and relax the way they should. It also plays a role in how your cells produce energy. As we get older, many of us fall short on magnesium without even realizing it. That can lead to muscle cramps, fatigue, or even weakness. Almonds are one of the best choices here. A quarter cup gives you around 6 grams of protein, plus a solid dose of magnesium. They're also rich in vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps protect your muscle cells from damage. As we age, our muscle tissues naturally become more sensitive. Vitamin E acts like a shield to help slow that process down. Walnuts deserve a spotlight, too. What makes them unique is their content of ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3s help calm inflammation in the body. And that's key because low-grade inflammation over time is one of the hidden causes of muscle loss. By adding walnuts to your routine, you're helping your body stay more responsive to muscle repair and strength-building signals. And don't forget about pumpkin seeds. They're tiny, but they pack a punch, especially with zinc. Zinc supports healthy testosterone levels, and that hormone plays an important role in muscle maintenance. While testosterone is often talked about in men's health, it's equally important for women when it comes to keeping muscles strong. Now, here's something to keep in mind. Nuts are high in healthy fats, but they're also high in calories, so portion control matters. A good serving size for older adults is about 1 to 2 ounces per day. That's roughly a small handful. You can pre-portion them into containers, so you're not grabbing more than you need. When buying nuts, try to choose unsalted versions. That way, you're not adding extra sodium. Especially important if you're watching your blood pressure. or dealing with fluid retention. There are plenty of easy ways to enjoy nuts. Eat them raw, toss a few on your salad. Mix them into your oatmeal, or blend them into a smoothie. You don't need a recipe. Just sprinkle a few on top of whatever you're already eating, and you've instantly boosted its nutritional power. Nuts may be small, but they bring big benefits, helping you stay stronger, move more freely, and feel more confident in your day-to-day life. So next time you open the pantry, reach for something that feeds your muscles, your mind, and your future. That handful of nuts? It just might be one of the smartest health choices you make today. Nuts, small but powerful helpers for muscle health. Sometimes, it's the little things that make the biggest impact. And when it comes to protecting your strength as you age, nuts are one of those quiet powerhouses you might be overlooking. They're easy to store, require no prep, and they're packed with nutrients that help keep your muscles working, especially as the years go by. Unlike meat or dairy, nuts offer plant-based protein along with healthy fats, fiber, and essential minerals. That makes them a simple and natural way to support your strength without needing to change your whole diet. Let's start with magnesium. This mineral helps muscles contract and relax the way they should. It also plays a role in how your cells produce energy. As we get older, many of us fall short on magnesium without even realizing it. That can lead to muscle cramps, fatigue, or even weakness. Almonds are one of the best choices here. A quarter cup gives you around 6 grams of protein, plus a solid dose of magnesium. They're also rich in vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps protect your muscle cells from damage. As we age, our muscle tissues naturally become more sensitive. Vitamin E acts like a shield to help slow that process down. Walnuts deserve a spotlight, too. What makes them unique is their content of ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3s help calm inflammation in the body. And that's key because low-grade inflammation over time is one of the hidden causes of muscle loss. By adding walnuts to your routine, you're helping your body stay more responsive to muscle repair and strength-building signals. And don't forget about pumpkin seeds. They're tiny, but they pack a punch, especially with zinc. Zinc supports healthy testosterone levels, and that hormone plays an important role in muscle maintenance. While testosterone is often talked about in men's health, it's equally important for women when it comes to keeping muscles strong. Now, here's something to keep in mind. Nuts are high in healthy fats, but they're also high in calories, so portion control matters. A good serving size for older adults is about 1 to 2 ounces per day. That's roughly a small handful. You can pre-portion them into containers, so you're not grabbing more than you need. When buying nuts, try to choose unsalted versions. That way, you're not adding extra sodium. Especially important if you're watching your blood pressure or dealing with fluid retention. There are plenty of easy ways to enjoy nuts. Eat them raw, toss a few on your salad. Mix them into your oatmeal, or blend them into a smoothie. You don't need a recipe. Just sprinkle a few on top of whatever you're already eating, and you've instantly boosted its nutritional power. Nuts may be small, but they bring big benefits, helping you stay stronger, move more freely, and feel more confident in your day-to-day life. So next time you open the pantry, reach for something that feeds your muscles, your mind, and your future. That handful of nuts? It just might be one of the smartest health choices you make today. Nuts, small but powerful helpers for muscle health. Sometimes, it's the little things that make the biggest impact. And when it comes to protecting your strength as you age, nuts are one of those quiet powerhouses you might be overlooking. They're easy to store, require no prep, and they're packed with nutrients that help keep your muscles working, especially as the years go by. Unlike meat or dairy, nuts offer plant-based protein along with healthy fats, fiber, and essential minerals. That makes them a simple and natural way to support your strength without needing to change your whole diet. Let's start with magnesium. This mineral helps muscles contract and relax the way they should. It also plays a role in how your cells produce energy. As we get older, many of us fall short on magnesium without even realizing it. That can lead to muscle cramps, fatigue, or even weakness. Almonds are one of the best choices here. A quarter cup gives you around 6 grams of protein, plus a solid dose of magnesium. They're also rich in vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps protect your muscle cells from damage. As we age, our muscle tissues naturally become more sensitive. Vitamin E acts like a shield to help slow that process down. Walnuts deserve a spotlight, too. What makes them unique is their content of ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3s help calm inflammation in the body. And that's key because low-grade inflammation over time is one of the hidden causes of muscle loss. By adding walnuts to your routine, you're helping your body stay more responsive to muscle repair and strength-building signals. And don't forget about pumpkin seeds. They're tiny, but they pack a punch, especially with zinc. Zinc supports healthy testosterone levels, and that hormone plays an important role in muscle maintenance. While testosterone is often talked about in men's health, it's equally important for women when it comes to keeping muscles strong. Now, here's something to keep in mind. Nuts are high in healthy fats, but they're also high in calories, so portion control matters. A good serving size for older adults is about 1 to 2 ounces per day. That's roughly a small handful. You can pre-portion them into containers, so you're not grabbing more than you need. When buying nuts, try to choose unsalted versions. That way, you're not adding extra sodium. Especially important if you're watching your blood pressure or dealing with fluid retention. There are plenty of easy ways to enjoy nuts. Eat them raw, toss a few on your salad, mix them into your oatmeal, or blend them into a smoothie. You don't need a recipe. Just sprinkle a few on top of whatever you're already eating, and you've instantly boosted its nutritional power. Nuts may be small, but they bring big benefits, helping you stay stronger, move more freely, and feel more confident in your day-to-day life. So next time you open the pantry, reach for something that feeds your muscles, your mind, and your future. That handful of nuts? It just might be one of the smartest health choices you make today. Eggs, a familiar food that quietly supports strong muscles. Sometimes, the foods we've known all our lives turn out to be the most powerful, and eggs are one of those quiet champions. They may look simple, but when it comes to supporting muscle strength as we age, eggs are one of the smartest choices you can make. One large egg gives you about 6 to 7 grams of complete protein. And what makes that special is that it's complete, meaning it contains all the amino acids your body can't make on its own. These are the building blocks your muscles need to repair, grow, and stay strong. There's one amino acid in particular that stands out: leucine. Leucine plays a key role in triggering your body's ability to build and maintain muscle. As we get older, our muscles don't respond to protein as efficiently, so we need more of these specific signals to get the job done. Leucine helps deliver that message loud and clear. Now, a lot of folks worry about eating eggs because of cholesterol, but here's the truth. For most people, moderate egg consumption is safe. And in fact, the yolk is where most of the good stuff lies. That includes not just leucine, but also vitamin D, choline, healthy fats, and iron. These nutrients support your muscles, your brain, and your energy levels. A study from the University of Illinois showed that people who ate whole eggs after working out had a 40% greater muscle-building response than those who ate egg whites only, even though the total protein was the same. The yolk made the difference. If you've been avoiding yolks, you might want to rethink it, especially if your doctor hasn't told you otherwise. For most adults, eating 4 to 7 eggs per week is not only safe, but beneficial. Eggs are also easy to digest, which is great if your stomach can be a little sensitive. They're quick to cook, versatile, and work well with other healthy ingredients. You can boil them, steam them, or make a soft scramble. Hard-boiled eggs are especially convenient, portable, mess-free, and great as a snack or quick breakfast. And there's more. Eggs contain choline, which helps your brain stay sharp and supports your nerves and memory. They're also rich in selenium, an antioxidant that helps protect muscle cells from the slow wear and tear that comes with age. When you look at everything packed into this small, affordable food, high-quality protein, essential nutrients, brain support, and ease of preparation, Eggs really do earn their place on the table. So the next time you're planning a meal, don't overlook what might already be in your fridge. 1 or 2 eggs a few times a week could quietly help you stay stronger, more energized, and more independent with each passing year. Sometimes, the best medicine isn't a pill. It's something simple, natural, and right at your fingertips. Just like an egg. Extra virgin olive oil, a quiet hero for your muscles and your health. When we think about foods that help us stay strong as we age, protein usually comes to mind. And rightfully so. But there's another powerful player you might not expect: extra virgin olive oil. Yes, that bottle sitting in your kitchen cabinet does more than just flavor your salad. It may actually help protect your muscles and keep your body feeling steady and energized. You see, as we get older, one of the biggest hidden threats to our muscles is something called low-grade inflammation. It builds slowly, often without symptoms, and quietly weakens our tissues over time. But extra virgin olive oil contains a natural compound called oleocanthal. This plant-based compound works a lot like ibuprofen. It calms the body's inflammatory response. That means less wear and tear on your muscles and better protection over time. Now here's another layer of benefit. Olive oil can help your body use nutrients more efficiently. As we age, many people develop something called insulin resistance. When that happens, the body has a harder time absorbing sugar and amino acids, the building blocks of muscle. But regular use of extra virgin olive oil can help improve insulin sensitivity. That means your muscles get more of what they need to stay strong. Olive oil also plays a quiet but important role in hormone balance. It's rich in monounsaturated fats, those healthy fats your body uses to make testosterone and growth hormone. These hormones naturally decline with age, which can contribute to muscle loss. But a steady supply of healthy fats gives your body the raw material it needs to keep those levels up. There's more. Olive oil also comes packed with polyphenol and vitamin E2, antioxidants that protect your muscle cells from oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress as rust forming inside your body. It damages cells slowly over time. But with the right nutrients, like those found in olive oil, you can push back against that damage. A major European study, the Paradigm trial, looked at aging adults who followed a Mediterranean-style diet rich in olive oil. Over 5 years, those individuals had better muscle strength and less frailty compared to those who didn't include olive oil in their daily routine. That's not a coincidence. It's real-life proof that small changes can go a long way. So how can you make this part of your everyday life? Aim for 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil daily. Drizzle it on salads, steamed veggies, or mix it into a dip. Use it as a base for homemade dressing. Just remember, don't cook it at high heat. That can break down some of the nutrients. And choose cold-pressed, extra virgin olive oil stored in a dark glass bottle. Keep it in a cool, shaded spot in your kitchen to preserve its benefits. At the end of the day, this simple oil isn't just a tasty addition to your plate. It's a gentle partner in helping your body move, repair, and feel better, especially in the years when those things matter most. So next time you reach for the olive oil, know that you're doing something good for your muscles, your energy, and your overall well-being. Berries: small, sweet, and surprisingly good for your muscles. When most folks think about keeping their muscles strong, they picture lifting weights, getting enough protein, or taking walks around the block. And those are all important. But did you know that something as simple as a handful of berries can also support your muscles, especially as you get older? It's true. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and other colorful little fruits do more than just taste great. They're packed with powerful natural compounds that quietly protect and nourish your muscles from the inside out. One of the biggest challenges our bodies face as we age is something called oxidative stress. It's like rust forming on the inside, slowly wearing away at our cells. This includes our muscle cells, making them weaker and slower to recover after everyday activity. Berries help fight that. They're loaded with natural antioxidants, especially anthocyanins and polyphenol. These nutrients shield your muscle tissue from free radical damage. That means less wear and tear and better recovery, even if you're just doing light stretching or walking around the house. Scientists at Tufts University found something really interesting. In a study of older adults, Regular blueberry consumption led to better physical performance and faster muscle recovery. That's a pretty amazing result from something so small and tasty. But berries don't just stop at protecting your muscles from stress. They also calm inflammation in the body. As we get older, many of us deal with low-level, chronic inflammation. You might not feel it, but it quietly chips away at your health, especially your muscles. Berries help lower those inflammation signals. They work gently but consistently, supporting your body's natural repair process so you can keep your strength longer. And there's more good news. Berries have a low glycemic index. That means they don't cause big spikes in your blood sugar. Keeping blood sugar steady helps your muscles absorb nutrients more effectively and reduces the risk of insulin-related muscle breakdown, something older adults with type 2 diabetes need to be especially mindful of. Another bonus? Berries are high in vitamin C. This vitamin plays a big role in collagen production, which keeps your connective tissue strong and flexible. And they're rich in natural fiber too, which supports healthy digestion, helping your body better absorb the nutrients your muscles depend on. So how can you get more berries into your routine? You've got lots of easy options. Toss a handful into your oatmeal or Greek yogurt in the morning. Blend them into a smoothie. Sprinkle them over a salad for a sweet, tart kick. Or just enjoy them by the handful as a naturally sweet snack in the afternoon. If fresh berries aren't always available, no problem. Frozen berries still hold most of their nutrients and are easy to store year-round. Just thaw and enjoy. You don't need a big serving. Just a half cup to a cup a day is enough to see benefits over time. It's a small habit with a big payoff. So the next time you open the fridge or reach for a snack, think about those bright little berries. They're more than just a sweet treat. They're your body's quiet helpers protecting your strength, supporting your balance, and keeping you moving with confidence as the years go by. Leafy greens, gentle giants for muscle health. When we think about muscle strength, the first things that usually come to mind are protein and exercise. And while those are important, there's a quiet group of foods that often gets overlooked: leafy greens. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard. These humble vegetables don't pack a lot of protein, but they do offer something just as valuable for your muscles, especially as you get older. Let's start with natural nitrates. Leafy greens are full of them. Once inside your body, these nitrates turn into nitric oxide. That's a tiny molecule with a big job. It helps your blood vessels relax and open up, improving circulation throughout your body. And that includes your muscles. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles when they need them most during activity, after exercise, or just moving around during your day. It also helps your body get rid of waste that can build up and make you feel stiff, tired, or achy. If you've ever dealt with cramping or slow recovery, poor circulation might be part of the reason. Leafy greens help with that in a natural, gentle way. But that's just the beginning. These greens also contain a powerful trio of minerals: potassium, magnesium, and calcium. These are known as electrolytes, and they're essential for muscle function. Potassium helps carry messages between your nerves and muscles. Magnesium keeps your muscles from tightening up too much. And calcium helps trigger your muscles to contract when you need to move. If any of these are missing, you might notice fatigue, weakness, or cramping, things no one wants to deal with as they age. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach gives you nearly 40% of your daily magnesium. That's a simple way to cover an important base. Leafy greens are also high in vitamin K. Most people think of vitamin K as important for bones, and that's true. But it also plays a quiet role in helping your muscles use protein more effectively. A study published back in 2015 showed that older adults who ate more foods rich in vitamin K held onto more muscle mass as they aged. That's a big deal. Vitamin K also helps keep soft tissues like muscles, tendons, and even blood vessels flexible and resilient. That means better balance, easier movement, and more comfort during your day. And don't forget about fiber. Leafy greens are full of it. Fiber keeps your digestive system working smoothly and helps your body absorb all the good stuff like minerals and vitamins that you need to keep your muscles in good shape. So how do you get more of these quiet helpers into your routine? Aim for at least 2 cups of leafy greens each day. You can enjoy them in a bunch of easy, tasty ways. Sauté them with a little olive oil and garlic. Toss them into soups or stews. Add them to a salad. Or blend them into a smoothie with a banana and some berries. Fresh or cooked, it doesn't matter. What matters is consistency. A small handful of greens each day can go a long way in supporting your strength, mobility, and independence. Leafy greens may be simple, but they're mighty. Add them to your plate and let their quiet power do its work one bite at a time. Conclusion: muscle doesn't just vanish. You can hold on to it. Getting older might come with gray hair and a few more lines around your eyes. But losing muscle? That doesn't have to be part of the story. Muscle loss isn't something you're powerless against. It's not some automatic outcome of aging. It's often the result of small shifts happening in the body, and many of those can be slowed down or even reversed. And one of the most powerful ways to do that starts right at your kitchen table. Muscle is about more than just physical strength. It's your foundation for balance, energy, and freedom. With strong muscles, you can walk confidently, carry your own bags, and move through your day with ease. You're more stable, more independent, more in control of your life. And that independence? That's something worth protecting. In this series, we've talked about 10 everyday foods that help keep your muscles strong no matter your age. From Greek yogurt and eggs to leafy greens and berries, these are simple, real foods that work gently, but powerfully from the inside out. You don't need to flip your entire lifestyle overnight. Just begin with small, doable steps. Add a little Greek yogurt to your breakfast. Toss some spinach into your lunch. Keep a small handful of walnuts nearby for a smart snack. With consistency, your body will notice. You'll begin to feel steadier, more energized, maybe even a little more confident in how you move. Because here's the truth: your body is still listening. Even in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, your body still responds to care, to nourishment, and to movement. You still have the ability to build strength, to feel better, to live better. Muscle isn't just for athletes. It's for all of us. It's for staying upright, for staying involved, for staying you. So now's a good time to think about your journey. What have you tried? What's worked for you? Have you noticed changes in how you move or feel? If so, we'd love to hear about it. Leave a comment below this video. Share your experience. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to take that first step. Aging well isn't something we do alone. We do it with support, with kindness, and with shared wisdom. So here's to your strength, your courage, your next chapter. One small step at a time, one smart choice at a time, and a body that's still yours to care for with pride.